Hello friends, welcome to another Minecraft video. Today will be something special. Today we'll be looking at the city of Washington. Wow! Today we'll be looking at some monuments and some cars. We've arrived at the front entrance of the airport. Now let's go inside.
Let's go!
Whoa, there's so many planes here. There's the entrance. Let's go inside. First, let's get our plane ticket. Here it is. Excuse me, can I get one plane ticket, please? Ah, thank you, sir. See, we got our plane ticket. The yellow one on my inventory. There it is. Here's my jet.
Yay!
All right, here we go. Whoa, 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 let's fly! Whoa! Now we're in the air. Let's go! I'm on a plane to go to Washington, and I think it's nearly time to go to Washington. Oh, I think we arrived in Washington. All right, let's go out the plane. Wow, it's Washington, and we've arrived. Look, this car, yeah, it's my transport, and I'm going to go into the city of Washington. Now let's go. Here we are, Washington. I've always wanted to visit this place. Ooh, and I really like traveling. Ooh. Alright friends, so right now I am going to ride this purple bike. See? Ooh. Now let's ride. Vroom, vroom. Wow, friends, look at this. It's a Washington monument. It's so high up in the air.
Wow!
All right, friends, we're going to a special place and we're riding in a very fancy car. Can you guess what it is? Now, here we are. See, this is the White House. The White House is where presidents sleep and live and eat. Fun fact, John Adams, President of America, he was the first person to ever live in the White House. Now friends, you might be asking yourself, what might be next? Well, here it is. Whoa, this is called a National Archive building. This is where they have all the files and the books from millions and millions and millions of years ago. This is where they sign stuff, like for example, the Declaration of Independence. Let me show you the insides. We have a lot of books. These are the books from millions and millions and millions of years ago. Wow, I bet they have a lot of cool books in here. Am I right? Alright friends, so right now, we're gonna be in also a special place. Now you might be wondering what that is. Well, I'll show you. See? Whoa, friends, do you know what that is? It's a statue of Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson. Right now, we're heading to an airplane museum from millions of years ago. Now, it's right here. I'm so excited. Whoa, look at this. This is a spaceship, and a spaceship can land on space. Whoa, friends, look at this. It's an Apache helicopter. Whoa, and they have some missiles. Whoa, and a few guns. Ooh, let's go inside. Oh, I can actually operate it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm actually operating the giant helicopter. Wow. Alright friends, we're gonna be moving on. Whoa, look, it's a fighter jet and it's a plane. Wow. And they also have a very old plane. And look, they have another plane up in the air, see? Wow, friends, look at this. Ooh, do you know what this is? It was the home of the first ever president, George Washington. Friends, do you know what this place is called? This place is called the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court is where they solve cases. Whoa! Do you know what this Pentagon thing is? It's called the Pentagon. The name is literally called the Pentagon because the shape is a pentagon. This building serves a purpose for head of defense. For example, like if there was a war, this place would know about it first and they would plan attacks. Wow, look, it's the Iwo Jima Memorial. This statue actually represents the War of Iwo Jima. Wow, the view is so awesome.
Yay!
But this view will be more awesome. Friends, do you know who that is? It's Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of America, Washington. Alright friends, so it's about time for us to leave Washington and go back. Oh, Washington was so fun, right? We got to see some memorials, especially Abraham Lincoln. That was so fun and interesting. Whoa. Hello friends. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much friends. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye bye.